Hey everybody, welcome to the random game Unshrinking. The game I have here today is Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold, and I'm pretty excited to get this title. I used to play the original Mad Dog McCree in the arcade, and it was pretty awesome. I don't know if everybody remembers those games, my American Laser games in the arcade, but they were sort of the evolution of the Dragon's Lair style games. But rather than sort of choose your own adventure type gameplay where you pick what move you want to make, you had a gun and you're actually shooting at the screen and trying to kill bad guys. In this case, like cowboy Old West type bad guys. And Mad Dog McCree there in the screenshot was sort of the ultimate villain of the game. And it was just such an awesome game in the sense of if you had skills and reflexes, you could really do extremely well, and you'd have a crowd of people cheering you on with this big giant screen. And I honestly have not seen one of these games in the arcade since the 90s. They must be floating around somewhere, but unfortunately I haven't seen them. But this gives you the ability to play the games at home. The original Mad Dog McCree that came out for DOS was basically sort of quarter screen and very pixelated. It was full motion video. It did the job. It supported the gun, but it wasn't actually full screen. Starting with Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold, and their other releases, they were actually able to make it full screen, and therefore they're a heck of a lot more fun to play. Now, these games have been re-released many times for all different platforms, consoles, you name it, whatever especially Wii and things like that. However, you really want to play it in a platform that has actual ability to shoot at the screen, so maybe Wii would actually work okay. But they put out, let's say, DVD versions of these games and higher quality versions since the DOS version. The problem is, none of those versions ever supported the light guns. So you want to get a version like this that supports the light gun. You can actually shoot at your screen, and obviously nowadays you need to have a light gun that actually supports LCD monitors. Otherwise you're going to have a problem there. But anyway, great fun games. Mad Dog 2 is not as good as Mad Dog 1, but this is the only game in the series where I've been missing from my collection, and very happy to pick it up. So here on the back it says, a live-action adventure that challenges your shooting skills by confronting banditos, renegades, and Mad Dog's men. Select one of 3 different guides and experience a variety of trails in a quest to beat Mad Dog to the Lost Gold and return with it to the old mission, where the longest interactive battle ever filmed awaits the more skilled game player. And I think the main screenshot of the back here is sort of a shot of that, where it's like the camera's panning all around this town, and there's people popping out of everywhere, and you're shooting them down, and it's pretty good fun. Although again, facing Mad Dog I think was the most exciting part of all these games, or at least these 2 Mad Dog games. So without further ado, let me open this up and see what's inside. I'm not expecting much. Probably a jewel case, maybe not even a jewel case. It could be one of those digipacks or something. But let's open it up and see. Use my trusty knife here. Cut the shrink wrap on the top. I'll probably end up flattening this box anyway, but for the purpose of initial opening at least, I'm going to try to keep the shrink wrap on. There we go. It wasn't breaking there for some reason. The sides. Very tight plastic. And by the way, I didn't really comment on whether it's original shrink or not. There is sort of these bunched up hard places at the top that it could be non-original, but in general it feels very supple. And my guess is that this is original shrink. If there's some other thing inside here, I'll be surprised, but things have been known to happen. I am not going to try not to bend the middle here because I don't care about that. Sorry, LP. Oh my God, it got creased a little bit. Who cares? All right, so what's inside here? We got a catalog, an IBM catalog. I think these were distributed by IBM originally. That's interesting. Look at that quickly. Hot new releases. The Adventures of Hyperman. That'll be sometime. Let's talk about that. Peter and the Wolf. A lot of these are just sort of kids games. Mad Dog McCree, Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold. I'm not sure if I ever saw these come in like those IBM boxes like that Hyperman did, and these other ones, you can see the pictures. Like this one came in a box of IBM. Mad Dog 1 and 2, it doesn't mention that, so I'm assuming it didn't. That's basically it for interesting stuff here. Let's see, how much did it cost? Mad Dog McCree, $27.95. Mad Dog 2, $27.95. All right, it's not bad. So I paid less than that. All right, so I have a cardboard insert. I'll try to take it out. That's another thing. They don't make it conducive to storing the games in the boxes. You have to pull the whole stupid thing out just to get the game out. And it is a digipack. I don't know if somehow I guessed. Must have been from memory of previous games in the series. It's shrink wrapped. Feels a little bit weird, but I'm assuming it's original. Let's open it up and find out. We even got some kind of warranty thing in here. There we go. CD's bouncing around in there. Whoops. Okay. Pro tip, do not drop your CDs on the floor. It's not a good idea. But they don't make these digipacks very well. The registration card, you can see that. And then very basic manual inside the digipack, basically. I'll tell you, you move the mouse to shoot the gun. That's sort of the bad way to do it. You want to get the game gun that comes with it. And here's like a little sort of disclaimer saying, license agreement, we're not liable for anything, whatever. So basically that's it. Again, if you boil down this whole thing, it's just basically this digipack, a cardboard insert, the catalog is cool, and then a big empty box. So I probably will flatten this thing down, but obviously you guys can store these things whichever way you feel comfortable. I hope you found that interesting. Check out a little bit of the gameplay footage that I put on the screen over there. And have a great day, everybody. Remember, if you like these videos, like, subscribe, share, etc. See you guys soon.